avoids the poke check. Looking to make something happen along the boards. He might have a step here. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Chance in front. He scores! What a goal! The bigger the stakes, the bigger he seems to bring his game to.
Well, yeah, he's going to extend his goal streak now in this series, James, and he's playing with a little flavor, a little spice as well. I think that he's just really firing on all cylinders right now.
Passes it over. Handles the puck at the point. Great read on the block. Takes the shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And a successful clearing attempt. He grabs the puck here at the point. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Czechia's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
Big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they're able to get the puck out of the zone, but a broken stick on the play.
Yeah, the only thing that would have been worse if he was defending in his zone without a stick now, James. But now he can get his line change, or he can get a new stick as a... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Osolari's got a hold of the puck. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Tempier's got it along the wall. Laying the body. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Play is blown dead with the offside. In the final moments of this period, 2-0 is the score. The Kings take control of the faceoff. Avoids the poke check. Scores! Threes the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And I think there should have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Well, another goal, and it's a bit of a recurring theme for him against his rivals.
Well, he's the go-to guy right now, James. I mean, he's got that point streak going, and anytime the coach is looking down thinking who to put out there, it's not a question. He's jumping over the boards. With a hefty lead, the team...
Yeah, you gotta sense this was coming.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down, he's injured. You knew that was going to be answered for.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Scoops up the puck now. Tempier's ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Jostles the puck loose. Nice lead pass, but all sorts of pressure. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a shot. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Czechia is looking a little frustrated here, James, and I understand why. Listen, you have a ton of grade A scoring chances. You're playing really well. You're opening up lanes. You just can't find the back of the net. This is when you have to trust your habits, stick with the game plan, and you'll find a way to put it by.
Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Can't get it to go. Tim Peters got possession of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Angles it over to Laterra. Here's a shot. There's another stop.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Czechia's got the puck against the half wall. Turns it aside with the glove. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. Lets it go. Shuts him down. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They've got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Sends a pass over. Shot! Oh, what a stop! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Tempier's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Here's a shot. And it goes off the iron and stays out.
Tempier's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And now it's over to Thomas. Here inside the offensive end takes the feed from along the boards. Centers are lined up and we are ready to resume. Czechia is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Well, this is just a hard-working play by the goaltender. I mean, he's bopping up and down, trying to battle and find the puck through the screen, and he does, James, because of that willingness to compete to find it.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Kings win the draw. Ocellaris gain possession along the boards. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. The Kings take it along the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. And the officials waving off icing here.
Adams back up.
And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
Well, in this rivalry series, he's starting to become an offensive leader in these matchups.
Well, yeah, and I'd like to see the offensive possession metrics here, James, because it seems like the puck is on his stick all the time, and that's just a real nice gift to get the apple on that one.
Here's a short pass to Vatanen. Tempier's got it into the offensive zone. Here he is with the backhander. Shuts him down. Czechia's got the puck along the wall. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period. Osalari still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. And off the draw, they take the puck. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the offensive zone face. And look at that! They answer right back.
The game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Ken Pierce added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Osalari's got the puck along the boards. Can't connect on the shot. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Kings played along the wing. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
They've got numbers. Sends it over. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
Czechia's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power play has just been average tonight, James. Not been really awful, but certainly hasn't been great. But that's the good part. You can make a difference right now.
Denies him with the save. And he dodges the poke check there. Tries to the crease. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Slides the puck across to Thomas. Slides it across. Thomas plays it against the boards. Laterra's got the puck in his own zone. Thomas will play it from the side. Here's a shot.
Vatanen's almost back on the ice.
Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
On the power play again, James, and they don't get a goal. And this unit has been snake-bitten, and you can see it in their body language. Really frustrated and deflated with all the opportunities they've been given.
Here in the late goings of the period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Fires it on net. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that one's turned away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
With the blast. Turns it aside with the save. Handles it along the blue line. Snapper from the slot. And that goes off the body. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Here's a blast.
Sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it.
Talk about finishing up strong here.
Well, this tilt is a result of the first 2 periods. They've both been playing with an edge and a chip and have exchanged some words, too.
watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. This has just been an ugly game, and they haven't been able to generate any momentum or get anything going. And this fight here is just a result of that build-up over the course of the game. Extremely frustrated, so the mitts speak for themselves.
The Kings win it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Hooked up along the wall by Laterra. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. I think it really kind of started at the dots here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they controlled the dots, which means they controlled possession. They were able to convert on their opportunities, execute. It's the reason why they won the game.
Don't you wanna come a little closer, baby, and entertain me? Maybe you will love me, but you probably hate me now. Never looking back again. Scared and real heavy when I see your face. Yeah, I know you're always coming and I can't escape it now. 2020 vision creep.
Tampier's got bragging rights coming into this one, having won the last matchup. Laterra's last meeting against him saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Thomas delivered a number of hits and takeaways the last time he faced them. Two dynamic stars, two fierce rivals. It's a grudge match, and it's next. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Great night for hockey. You can smell the popcorn in the air, and the puck is dropped. Adams got it against the boards. Puts it on net. Denies him! Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Czechia has taken possession in their own end. Osolari's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over to Thomas. Tampier's gained possession. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
James, this power play has not been effective at all, and you can see they're 200 feet from the zone. They have to find a way to have some urgency, gain some speed through the neutral zone so they can get in and get set up.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Receives the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Adams standing up, ready to go.
Czechia's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Tampier's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Adams going to play it against the half wall. And that's deflected. Great feed from the left side. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win that draw at center. And he takes the feed. Adams got it in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Osolari's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Tosses it on to Adam. Huge hit in the corner. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
Tampier's got the puck. Laterra's got it along the wing. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Let's get the call.
Absolute chaos, James. Not one, but multiple penalties on the call, and the team is going to be put in a tough spot.
And with that call by the officials, it's a long 5-on-3 set to begin.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Came up with a nice save. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. That's picked up by the D. Trying to get it out, and they succeed in getting it out. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Tampier's got the puck near the back end. Takes it to the net. Here's a chance in front. Spectacular stuff. Scores! And
because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Czechia's penalty killers deserve a pat on the back as we are still tied. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Penalty coming up. Handles the pass. There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot, probably terrified those fans right behind it.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
From one point man to another. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes the puck at the point. He tips it. Oh, he misfires on that. Tempier's got a hold of the puck. The Kings played along the boards. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Czechia is looking to break out. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Feeds it over. Moves the puck down low. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that one's picked off. Thomas looks around. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was... Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way, Mark. Here, these are creeping into his game. That's a second penalty he's taken this period.
Face off, another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Solari's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
What a great display of lateral movement across the crease to be able to get into that one-timer that was just hammered toward him.
They clear the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. There's another for the hit parade. Tempier's got the puck shorthanded. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Czechia is playing it from the side. Penalty expires. Both teams now back to even. Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Czechia has been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
And he comes up with it. Puck sent over to Adam. Here's a chance to get it out. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Gives them nothing in front. Denies it again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Tempier's got it, and they're on the attack. Denies him on the slaughter. Picks up the puck at his own end. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And he lowers the boom there. Penalty coming up here.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And with that, that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Ken Pierce's power play is still intact as this period is now underway, and they take possession. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Excellent stick work on the play. The one-timer, and that caroms off a body in traffic. They get it out of the defensive end. Taking the puck behind the net. Great poke check on the reach. Pierce got a hold of it along the wall. Great read with the stick. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. Well, they can't clear, but they still hang on to it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes it from the right side. The Kings squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency, all perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves it to Adam. With the steal. Pierce got it in their own zone. Here they come on the rush. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Shecky has got a hold of it against the wall. Osalari's got it in the neutral zone. Shecky has got a hold of the puck now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And the puck departs the zone. Dishes it to Adam. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Delayed penalty looming. Takes the feed. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, that's a dangerous and reckless play, and it's an earned 5-minute major. Now it's about killing it off. Put his team in a vulnerable spot.
Centers glide into the face-off dot, and a huge 5-on-3 power play looms.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute. Timms is looking for a way to get back to the bench. You can see that he's laboring there, James, but he looks to find a way to stay on the ice, finish his shift. You know, when you're hurt, though, you're not at 100%. You have to find a way to get to the bench, get someone who's fresh on the ice.
Handles the puck. Quick pass to Thomas. Here's a blast. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Oh, it's another save on the play. Play was whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
You might argue because he thought this was a physical play along the boards, but anytime you see the numbers, you gotta slow up.
Well, another huge opportunity. This 5-on-3 will be extended.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Slides the puck over. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Dishes it off. Checky is on the attack. Quick feed to Thomas. Back to the point it goes. Trying to get it out of danger. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Stop! Stop! Go ahead! Go on! A big letdown.
They really took advantage of the extra attackers. Great conversion. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Checky has got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he takes the pass. Trying to dump it out. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice. Adam's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal and he's got the puck on his stick now.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Through center along the wing. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Well, that went sideways, but they still maintain possession. Major penalty expires both teams back to even strength, and while they gave up one goal, still a pretty solid effort by the penalty killers.
The coaches will be happy with that power play execution, in particular with that first goal, but it was almost as if they scored it and then they kind of went back on their heels and they didn't have as much urgency as they did before they got that goal.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, Checky has been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Osolari's got it in their own zone.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Big-time stop there.
Battenen's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
That's broken up in the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. The Kings gain possession in their own end. Intercepts the pass at center. Shot! Score! Score because they weren't safe by the ball there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, they find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Ken Peters got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sneaks by the poke check. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players ice. Back with a third period next.